Namaste again, my beauties. So, this will be the number 3, 4, and 5. I hope I have enough 30 minutes. Again, I'm talking a lot, but I have to. This is not something I can miss something here. So, for those of you, again, the subject of this, the message for you specifically from your higher self, from the keepers of karma, from the guides, from spirits, and in all the dimensions which are connected to you, what you specifically need to know. In this is number 2. This is the video number 2. Number 1, I only had time to talk about 2 cards because I already explained in first part. This is multi-layered information which when you hear it for the first time, you're gonna hear some things. Then when you listen to it again, you will hear more, you will grab more. These are the deep meanings of each card, the meanings which no one ever goes into. And it takes a lot of my strength, being honest with you, a lot of my energy. Like I feel after this too, I already feel exhausted, but we will continue. So card number 3, for those of you who chose number 3, for those of you who chose number 4, and those of you who chose number 5, how you apply this information to your life, to your spirituality, to your true calling, to your love life, to it all up to you. I am going into deep meaning, connecting to such areas where I don't really, being honest with you, I would have to listen to these videos myself because I don't really realize what I am saying. I'm just getting like kind of a streamline of information. So anyways, let us go because I don't know if I have time even to talk about 3 cards. For those of you who chose card number 3, okay, sorry, losing my voice, the deepest card of all, again, major arcana. You will not find deeper card oh my god, I can't speak deeper card than Hermit, Pilgrim, Prophet, the one who knows, the Virgo, what comes to zodiac, Saturn in Aquarius, as your thirst to wisdom and knowledge, the true journey, the truth of you. Very, very deep card. I am afraid I'm going to be talking till tomorrow. So you are in such place in your spirituality where you are either getting deep inside of yourself or you need to do it. It is not necessarily means that you are living in a desert alone. It means even if you are in a crowd, you are going deep inside of yourself. This is someone who is searching for God inside of himself because he knows that God is not anywhere, somewhere where you need to find him. And you probably read, especially those of you who read Paulo Coelho, Alchemist. If you did, this is you. If you didn't read it, that you know who was Socrates, who said, you find God inside of you, you will find God everywhere. You know who you truly are, you will know the secrets of the whole universe. You are searching of the the base of all existence, of the fundamental knowledge of everything. You are searching for the goal. You want knowledge. You want to see and to know what is hidden. And you're gonna stay silent until you find the truth. And then you're gonna shine and make others shine. Because you know and you believe, in order to shine on others that true light, you need to start shining inside of you. You have to become light for yourself in order to become light for the others. You are concentrating these energies which creates everything. You are opening up slowly, secret after secret. And then when you open, you will teach the others. This is the teacher. This is the energies which can transform even material things, because energy is the base of all things material and non-material. You can't get away from people. You can sometimes submerge into dark in order to find the light. You are searching for the truth. But when you find the truth, and even your journey while you're searching the truth become that shining star in the sky for the others. This is me right here. I'm everything. I'm going to look at each card and I'm going to say, this is me, High Priestess is me, the Sun is me, the Hermit is me, but I'm a lot of Hermit is in me. This is mysterious arcanum. You are a mystery. You are full of inner treasures. You search and you find that wisdom inside of you. And then you teach the others, you don't show them the wisdom, you teach the others to find that wisdom. You know, all the myths and all the religions, they talk about this travel of the spirits, of the greatest teachers. Of Buddha, Siddhartha Gautama, who lives his beautiful castle. He wants to find the truth. Beautiful castle is not enough, you know. The world is not enough. The world is not enough without the truth. And you go to desert, and you go to the forest, and you go here and there. You need to find it, and when you find it, you know it inside of you. You know connection between earthy and non-earthy. You know how the lower worlds connect to the higher worlds. You know that dark is necessary to show us the light. You know that some evil things need to happen so we can appreciate the kindness. You are it. You can stay silent in order to hear the sound of the absolute. You are so faithful to yourself, to your inner knowledge. You don't give a damn what others say, what other stereotype of thinking others have. You know, you understand above and beyond what people are capable of, and then you can teach others to do it. You are brave. You have to be brave to be like this, because to most of people you're going to be weird. People are going to be like, why are you alone? You know, you don't want to go out, you don't want to hang out with, you know, people, go to the party. I never could understand parties. I hate them. But 12th house and 9th arcana, this is the secret. This is the mystery. And sometimes you're standing aside of everybody else. This is not the secrets you share with friends when you're drinking beer, but this is arcana, mirroring of higher priestess. This is Diogenes. Diogenes would walk around with a lamp in a daytime saying, I'm looking for a human being in a crowd. I'm looking for a soul. I'm looking for a soul. I don't need somebody who acts like body. I don't need somebody who wear masks. I will only talk with that one who knows the truth, who he is or she is, and why he is here. Connected with the moon also. This is the deepest, most mystical card. It has energies of Persephone, the goddess of spring, or of Orpheus from Greek mythology, who loses his Eurydice and goes to the underworld to get her back. You can go for a lot of things to become enlightened, to understand where you are, who you are, why you are here. You are true. You are whole. You have the answers, and you're a teacher who can help others to find those answers. Excuse me. What did I just say? I have to look for it. And number 4, the beginning of it all. All right, we'll be talking for next 20 minutes. Card number 4, my dear beautiful girls, the Fool, the Zero Arcana. Before it all, there is the Fool. How incredible this card is. How do I start? What it is? A child this is such a concentration of everything. You see, when the fool is the wisest, you probably know about those fools who would entertain kings, but they would be always the wisest. The inner child connected with inner hero who moves towards his destiny, no longer held by society, anything else. He moves towards. He steps. He makes the first step. The Fool, the 1,000-mile journey starts with one step. He does not rely on society rules, religion rules, family rules, paradigm, or his intellect, because the Fool is a child. And what is a child? The child knows the answers to all questions. It's when we are growing up we forget. The child talks the truth from the mouth of a child. He knows the truth because he has straight connection to the source. This is a message to you. Be that child and a hero. You are. Come out of the box. Come out of these borders they squeezed you in. You cannot put the sun into the bucket. And what the society tries to do with the kids, put them into school and then cookie cutter, make them all the same. You are not that. You never were like everybody else. You always were different. You were always the sun which everybody tried to put in a bucket. You cannot put the ocean in a bucket. You cannot put the sun in a bucket. People with last name Khan. I don't know why I'm getting this. Please listen to this. This is for you. You hear me, right? Bring out the child who was not afraid. Bring out the child who didn't care. When people were laughing at your face, you would say, I'm going to do it. And what happened to you? What happened to you? You're afraid. You want to be perfect. You want to be good for your family, for your neighbors, for society. You can't, because you're much more than that. Your new journey, my beautiful queens, your new journey, your new study in your spirituality, you are at the beginning of such huge adventure. Always mix the word advantage and adventure. But in order to get there, you have to step into unknown. And unknown is scaring you because you have been a control freak for the last several years. But there, in that unknown, the answers to all the questions, the inspiration, and everything, and karma, and destiny, and fatum, which you're trying to fight. You're trying to find destiny. You're trying to fight karma. You're trying to fight the forces you cannot fight. You cannot make that step believing that this is your way. Don't trust those who flatter. Don't trust the liars. Trust your soul. Learn to hear it. You forgot how to hear it for a very long time. Archetype of a soul. True, deep, real card of archetype of a soul. Soul not attached to nothing physical. Soul. Soul, sometimes poor or rich, walking wherever that soul wants to walk. Absolutely terrifying to people who live by the rules and do what they are being told. This is your coming back to your true spirit, to your true essence, to your true self. No, social rules never go with the fool. He's asocial. He doesn't obey. He lives the higher truth like a hermit. He lives the higher knowledge like a high priestess. The zero arcanum includes all major arcana. He has features of all 78 arcanums. The knowledge of everything and anything, because everything comes out of a zero. You are capable of everything and anything. You're a heavenly genius which is capable of creating universe and destroying universe when you're not going with who you are, not following with who you are. You're a zero which can become the universe. You have it all. You are a genius. You are spontaneous and genius as nature itself. You are uniting all the experience which have ever been on this planet. You hold the collective consciousness. Symbol of someone who was blind and suddenly starts to see. And when he starts to see, you know what he does? He does what Siddhartha Gautama. He leaves that castle. He walks away to find the higher truth. Fool already knows higher truth. Hermit wants to find it. He already knows it. Does it make any sense what I'm saying? Listen to it many times. Yes, this is existing in all the realities at the same time, in all the dimensions at the same time. Yes, it being against society and everything what society wants, but this is the book of Zogar. You are everything united, feminine and masculine, dark and light, silliness and wisdom. You can create. So be a creator. Excuse me, my beauties. Card number. Oh my God, why all the major arcanas here? Give me one moment. My goodness, it's hard. Number 5, my beauties. I'm not gonna do this anymore, at least a year. Very hard. Very, very hard. Card number 5, Justice. Another major arcana. Another extremely deep and extremely complicated. What? I hope I have time. What do you see here? You can come into complete chaos and bring the balance. You are balancing and capable of balancing the will of humans with the will of God's and universe. You are possessing the powers of bringing balance whenever you coming, and also justice, and also control over dark. You are the guard. You bring back balance again and again and again, anywhere where that balance was destroyed. Balance is the greatest power of you, because you are holding the ability to feel and to know the balance of the universe. Balance needed everywhere, even when butterfly is flying. This is the card of very ancient beings, ancient souls. Usually they come into physical world to bring into their action the law of karma. So if you brought onto yourself very hard life, you always the one who choose your physical life. You choose your parents, partners, those you love, those who love you or hate you. You are very, very tough on yourself. Always very tough on yourself. And you choose to untangle not just your own karmic debts, but what comes to karmic debts of all your ancestors up to 8 generations before you, because you come to bring balance, karmic balance and justice, not just for your own ancestors, but to, as I said, 8 generations before you. This is justice. She is not selfish at all. It's a higher justice. What you need to do, what your goal, you have that cover on the eyes. That cover needs to be taken off, because for years you have been living refusing to see something what you had to see. It depends on each one of you. Open your eyes and see the situation as it is, and stop running away from broken balance and bring the balance back. This is mirroring arcana of Hierophant, and Hierophant as well stands for justice. Remember, even if you are risking to get a very negative reaction to your actions, you no longer are allowed to stay blind to the things which you know are happening, but you prefer not to see, so you have your family or neighbors or everybody else say what, that you're a good girl or you have a good family. This is the goddess Ma'at. Egyptian goddess Ma'at would have this scale. When somebody would die, what she would do, on one part of the scale, it would be the heart of the person who just died. And on the other part of the scale, there would be a feather. So the more good things that person did, then the feather would overweight the heart, because the bad deeds would be heavy on the heart. So you must not follow the judgment of people or society. You must follow the higher judgment, the universal judgment, the heavenly judgment, because you must see. When you see something is not right, something is not fair, you must not, you have no right to close your eye and to pretend this is not happening. You bring karmic justice. Karmic justice. You cannot stay silent when you must not. You cannot pretend this is not happening when it is happening, because then you take that heaviness onto your own heart, and you are gonna be paying for those people who do the wrong things. Your heart will be heavy with it. This is archetype of a woman who also possesses masculine energies in it. Your spiritual level is extremely high, but you must learn, even though it's hard, not to close your eyes. Whatever it is not fair or not right, you must not pretend it's not there, but you must act on it. You cannot ignore it. You cannot ignore it. Even if you're gonna lose your job, or you're gonna lose a friend, or you're gonna lose something, the justice is your highest truth. Your highest truth. Also, this is the arcanum, which symbolizes destiny. And you were blessed from above. Whatever you do was blessed from above. If you are just and fair, and deep inside of you, you know when you are just and when you are fair. This is your highest truth. Your highest truth. The truth of your soul. The knowledge of your soul. Mercy, you can act upon it, but your action should be on the justice only, not on mercy. Only justice. This is the Ma'at, the goddess of the truth. This is Osiris. This is the goddess of justice. And justice is your power. And if you see injustice, you are the one who needs to bring the justice back and to bring the broken balance back. Don't stay silent or blind or act like nothing is there. You see, you are the one to make things right. You are the one to bring universal justice into life of anyone, any creatures, any beings, children, animals, people, abused wives, nature. You decide. This, my beautiful queens, I hope was helpful. I am wishing you all living by the truth and by the highest truth which is inside of each one of you. Namaste.